this a couple of times, but just in case if not everyone knows each other, if we want to go around and introduce yourselves, that'd be awesome. Just say your name, maybe year that you're in, so freshman, sophomore, senior, and your major. So I'm Valerie. I'm the president. I think I know most of you already, and I'm doing my master's in public health, and I will be graduating in May. Yay!
Hi everyone, my name is Laura and I'm the historian. This is my last year.
Woo! Cool. Go
My
ahead.
name is Carla Alvarez. I am graduating with my bachelor's in May.
Yay! Grad school? Maybe?
I haven't decided.
Okay, cool. No pressure.
My name is Sophie. This is actually my first day. I'm a third year, and I look forward to being with you guys.
Cool. Are you public health?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome.
Hi everyone, I'm Jessica Terod. I am senior graduating in May in public health.
My name is Stephanie Bermudez. This is my second year as a graduate student in public health.
Hi everyone, I am Amir, Vice President, second year, MPH, hopefully graduating in May.
Woo!
My name is Alondra and I'm majoring in public health and I'm also graduating.
Whoa, okay.
Hi everyone, my name is Sheena. I'm graduating senior and my major is public health as well.
Hello, my name is Julie. Also my first day. Well, I came last semester to a meeting and then I had class every time you guys met. So I
It happens.
come.
Yeah.
And I'm also graduating.
Yay! Oh my gosh, we have so many. Okay.
Who's graduating this year? Could you raise your hand?
Oh, no.
Everyone? Oh. Oh yeah, I mean, I'm graduating. Do I count?
8, yeah.
Okay, sorry. I don't know. I don't even know.
The courts.
Oh yeah.
So far 8. I'm actually
Okay.
just getting like 10.
Cool. Yeah. If you're graduating, you do get cords representing that you were a part of ESG. That is if you complete all your requirements, but I'm sure you will. Noah?
You have to sign it
Noah,
also.
and
Okay,
I'm
gotcha,
a
thank you.
first year grad student, master's public health. I got ways to get it.
Next year's gonna come by so quick.
I know.
So they say, but it's season, so they keep you here another 4 years.
My name is Maisa. I'm also a public health major and graduating.
Yay!
So you're graduating at May?
That May,
At May.
During May? Okay. Wow.
Cool. Yay. So that's a lot of people. Well, that'll be fun. Awesome. There's a chat. Let me see if somebody's introducing themselves. Oh, hi, I'm Evelyn and just completed MPH in December. Awesome, Evelyn. Yay. Okay. We have like 4 people online and we have Laura Perez. She's been part of ESG already. And Catherine Rawson. She joined this semester, this year. She is also a graduate student. And we have Ahmad, who's our secretary. He's online. He did the MPH online program and he also finished in December. So
Hi, Mom.
yeah, he's in there somewhere. Cool. Oh, he said hello all. Cool. Happy face. Okay. So let's get started. I sent out the minutes with the agenda. So I don't know if everyone got a chance to look at them. Any discussion or comments? Everything looks good? Yes? Awesome. Okay. So does anyone want to add anything to the agenda? I know we'll put it up, but I sent it. We just have updates on the minutes, on the club status. We're talking a little bit about the bulletin board, committee updates, tabling requirements. Good? Anyone want to add anything? We're good? We're good? Cool. So I'll just go straight into it. Update on club status. We are official. Yay. Okay, literally this has been, I could cry, honestly. So I could literally cry because this has been going on for like 2 years. 2 years, okay? And I just felt like people weren't like believing me when I was saying I'm trying. It was just a lot of things. The MIC, the Matador Involvement Center, has a lot of requirements and everything. And our situation was very unique just because of our different wordings that we were using. We were saying like, oh, points and initiation. And usually that's, tied into the Greek community. And so then first we were a club, then we were going to go into the Greek, and then like community and council, and now we're a club. So, but we're still an honor society. It's just we had to change really our wording because we didn't have like rushing. That was like the only difference, and we don't rush and we don't haze or anything. So we just didn't need all those different requirements that other Greek societies need, but we're official. So the next thing in the process of the recognition is that we need to be AS chartered. So what that means is that AS gives about $1 million to clubs every year. And so now we'll be eligible to apply for a budget and to have funding and get a part of that money. So now we'll be able to do that.
So that means you can probably, apply for funding to get t-shirts free.
Yeah.
And then also for those of you interested in going to help conferences in the future,
Yes.
you can apply and get
travel
that paid for through AS.
Mm-hmm.
But also, ESG Mass has a way of also paying for you to go to conferences too. So
yes.
Will that be the one for the San Diego one?
we can see.
APHA.
I'll find out if they'll fund that. They ESG Mass generally funds SOPI. So
Yeah.
Society of Public Health Education Conference.
Mm-hmm.
That one is going on next month.
Yeah, in Ohio. Yeah.
No.
But next year, it should be, I think next year it's going to be in Utah.
That should be nice. Yeah, the San Diego one I think that you're talking about is APHA.
Yeah, that's what,
That one, you can get funding through AS, and you could say that you're going and representing the club, if that makes sense.
Right, and you guys
So,
are representing us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And especially if you're planning on presenting or anything at any of these conferences, then AS loves that. So then they will definitely fund for that. They fund, I think, up to $500, or there's a certain amount there. But yeah, they do that. So now we'll be eligible to do that. So that'll be really great. So we're waiting for an email from the Justice Committee. I forgot what it was called. Justice. Is it Justice? I don't know. These are the people that go over the Constitution, make sure that it abides by AS regulations and their Constitution. Just because we're university recognized doesn't mean that AS has to recognize us too. But so that's going to be the next process. So I'm waiting on an email because we're going to have to go and present our Constitution to AS, to the committee, judicial committee, there we go, to the judicial committee. Once they go through it, they are okay with it, then we will have to go and present Eta Sigma Gamma to the Senate meetings, which is Monday at 9. So one of the Senate meetings, I'll have to go and present and just kind of say like, hey, this is what Eta Sigma Gamma is, and please pass the Constitution, because it has to be a majority vote through the Senate. And so then we'll like be able to get the funding, but that's just for extra funding. So, but other than that, we can do everything now. So that's really awesome. I'm really happy finally to have that set up. And that being said, I'm really looking for people who want to be in the executive board next year, because I want this to keep going. This is something that I was really passionate about. And so if you know anyone, maybe friends that are still going to be here, I know a lot of us are graduating, but if you have any friends or anything that you think might be interested in taking a leadership position, I think this is a really great learning opportunity for everyone. And it's not super demanding. It does take some time, but I think it's really great and really manageable with school and everything. So if you know anyone, let them know that we are looking for people to be a part of this. So yeah, they don't have to be initiated already, do they?
Well, the idea
preferably.
is that, the idea
Yeah.
is by the time that they do submit their application, they will get all their points.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
the idea.
Cool. Interesting. So, I mean, if you know anyone, or if you're not graduating. So think about it. And, if you have any questions about that, you can always come to me and I can talk to you a little bit more about the duties and everything. Cool. Any questions about club status? No? Yay. Okay. Well, I'm really happy about that. Number 5, right? Yeah. Oh, is that the one?
4.
Oh, 4. Weird. I have the wrong number here. Oh, I'm looking at the old one. Duh. So number 4, update on points. Laura.
So yeah, if you were here last time or if you were watching, we mentioned that we're gonna have 6 requirements instead of 7. So it would be 2 for service, 2 for research, and 2 for teaching. Because we want everyone to get their points, we're gonna leave out the fundraising point for this year. And if you want to know like how many points you have, you can always come to me. Oh, and the deadline to like meet all your requirements is by May 1st.
Yes. So just make sure to maybe see Laura after just to see how many points you need. That fundraising point is going to be allocated to another area if you did get a fundraising point already. So you might need less points than you think. So, but we are going to have different opportunities coming up now, especially for tabling, and that's a really easy way to get some points. So yeah, so if you want to see where you're at, you can do that after the meeting. Number 5, so bulletin board signups. So they're all full. I got a lot of people to be a part of it. For April, I have Jessica, Alondra, and Andrea. I don't think Andrea's here, right? No, Andrea. Okay. So basically, I allow up to 3 people just because you do have to communicate with each other to see what you want the board to be about. It kind of has to have a theme. It could be nutrition, or it could be physical exercise, whatever you want, sexual health. So what I'm going to do is, because I don't know if you all have each other's emails, but probably next week or so, I'll send out an email with all 3 emails already in there, just saying, hey, talk to each other. And then once you have all the materials that you want to put up, you have to send that to Dr. Ematu and she'll approve it. And then you'll be able to go and get the key from the office and do it. And it's
below the agenda.
Exactly. I put it in every agenda, and the footnote is all of the instructions on how to do that. So, and then that's for April. And then for May is like May/summer. I have Katie, who's online, and I saw her the other day. Patty O, she can't make it on Tuesdays, but she's one of my classmates. And then Andrea again. So same thing, I'll do the same thing with them. But yeah, if you have any questions at all, like feel free to email ESG and I'll make sure to email you back if you have any questions about that. And then committee updates. So social media, Sheena, sorry. I know that you have been on there. So, and Sheena came over to our CPR training for MPHSA, yay, and supported ESG. So that was awesome. We're trying to post at least once a week, and I have been seeing things on Instagram and Facebook, so I'm really happy about that. So just keep it up. If you have any questions about it, just let me know, but let's keep it going. And then any updates at all? Do you have any concerns?
Oh, not concerns,
No.
but I feel like since everyone has a social media account at least once, we should follow those accounts to help out the followers count. That would be a good idea.
Oh, okay.
It was like I think Laura started a group chat, and then we decided 3 of us, or 2 of us on Facebook, and then 2 I think.
Yeah.
Right.
And 2 like on Twitter. So
Okay.
you don't have to like.
Be on top of it. Yeah.
So
Okay.
we
Cool.
just like stick to one instead of all.
Okay. Cool. And that's working out.
Yes.
Awesome. Great. It's good to hear. Second, fundraising committee. I mean, we haven't done much, but I know that we have Carla, Stephanie, and Noor. I mean, I know there hasn't been much going on for that, but I know Noor, last week we had people to contact you about the wheel. Did you get anyone? No? Okay, well, let me put that down that we need. Okay.
But that has nothing to do with
Fundraising. No, it doesn't. I'm just going off the chart over here. So, okay, cool. Fundraising, it's cool,
Can I
but
say something about fundraising?
Yes.
I know fundraising seems like very intimidating and like it seems like a lot of work, and I think that it's more of like the committee, like we want to bounce ideas off each other.
Mm-hmm.
So like the paperwork and stuff, I will have to go through that. So like don't be intimidated to be a part of this committee, because I will do all the paperwork because I need like ideas. I want like stuff to be more realistic, and I kind of want, because we can do a fundraising and it can sound great to me but horrible to everybody else. So it's a nice like way for us to, and you guys are involved in other clubs, so tell me what worked for you guys, what didn't work, and then that way we can learn from other people, like mistakes or success.
I have a question. For fundraising, are we allowed to do like fundraising requests for like companies or certain like other organizations? Because like for the internship I'm doing, that's what we do. Like we just send in requests, and like some of them have requirements. Like some they'll accept from schools, but like some will be like only from schools. Like that.
Are you talking like
kind of like
Chipotle and go and get 20%?
Like,
or
in general, like there's like companies that sponsor or that they donate and
okay.
Like that.
Sponsors and donating. So what usually happens, you have to have an event. So you can't be like, hey, I'm part of the honor society. Like we have to have an event. Be like, oh, okay, we're doing a health education X, Y, and Z. We need a lot of water bottles. Can you provide like 20% or?
Well, it's like if we create events, like I mean, maybe if they don't ask for an event.
If you know somebody,
because I'm already like doing at my interview. That's all I do every day is the website, and sometimes they don't ask for events. Sometimes they just like leave a little message.
So you should be part of that committee.
And you know, you guys.
She's like, I'm already social media. I don't even.
And, you know, you can utilize Zoom. You don't have to meet. You can also utilize Zoom to meet and discuss things too, or even just call each other and on speaker, you know, 3-way or 4-way or whatever. Or start like a text message like group going. It doesn't necessarily have to be meeting in person. That's a lot. Yeah. And everyone's busy. I know this. I'm really busy. So I mean that's not the expectation. It's just like how can we collaborate efficiently? You all have other responsibilities too. And Zoom is just wonderful. I just love it.
Yeah, me too.
You can share your screen. You can look and see what another person is seeing. Like if someone's like, oh, let me show you this website, they can just share their screen and everybody can see it. Yeah. Sometimes Zoom is a little bit more efficient than meeting in person. So instead of everyone crouching trying to see or trying to look through one monitor, you could just be looking through your computer screen and see what the other person has. So you can utilize those components as well and not necessarily having to meet here and there because, I mean, I get it. It's a lot.
Yeah, agreed. And I think we'll have more to do once we get AS going just because there'll be a little bit more paperwork and stuff that we are going to have to turn in. Not that you'll be part of the paperwork, but the paperwork does ask for different events that you want to see and that you want funded. We have to like prove that this is what we have, kind of like a plan. So that's going to be the finance committee, just so you know. Or the fundraising committee, sorry. And then planning committee, we have the other Stephanie and Jessica and Katie. So for planning committee, I'm definitely going to be emailing you just because we do have a sexual health event coming up that we want to do Tuesday, April 3rd. So when I went to go get the spot reserved, we weren't recognized yet, so they couldn't do it. But that's something that we need to do now. So it's reserve the spot, super easy. I can probably do that just because you have to be approved to be able to do it. So I can go do that, but then I need the planning committee to take care of the wheel. So that's something that I don't know if Nora wants to explain what the wheel is a little bit more.
Yeah. So basically last year we got a bunch of condoms. So
500?
Yeah. So we thought like a cool way to get attention is not just having pamphlets and condoms on the table. So we were going to use that wheel just to attract a little bit of more attention. So my thought was to kind of put the ESG logo in the middle and kind of have like different. I work at CSUN, so I have a bunch of CSUN stuff, goodies, I guess. So I was gonna put like most of them, like, oh, you want a free condom or something, and then I have a couple of other CSUN stuff. And then, so just kind of like making it pretty. So like you see how like you could flip them. So maybe on the cover it would be like the ESG logo, and then inside we can have like sticker, 2 condoms, 1 condom. If we have different types, we can be a little fun with that. But that's kind of my goal, is to attract more attention to our table, not be so.
Now, the writing inside the cards, is that just for the knowledge or the explanation? So they're gonna, you're not just gonna hand them a condom. Are they trying to?
So like I was thinking like they can come up to you and be like, oh hey, so like you could tell them a couple things, hand them a pamphlet, and then they can spin.
Okay.
So it wouldn't be like a test thing. It would just be like a goodie wheel. Is that kind of what you were thinking? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Unless you guys want to kind of, I just feel like if you have a bunch of questions on there, it won't attract as much attention.
No.
Whereas
People
just
don't
a
like
goodie.
Yeah,
No,
they're
no,
like
I was-
weirded out by
If
that.
it's just a goodie wheel, like the free stuff.
So
Let's go.
what they land on, so different colors attract the different prizes, right?
Yeah.
So yellow will be a prize, purple, because there's 2 by 2.
Right. So like this one, it was for freshmen, and I had like try again, and I had 10 jumping jacks. If you hit on the jumping jacks, they'd have to do it, and they'd try again. And then I just had a bunch of other stuff, and it was they would have to introduce themselves to me. So, yeah.
My husband works at a restaurant. Would we be able to put gift cards there? They might be able to donate a few gift cards. I mean, it's like in Hollywood, but I mean,
Doesn't
he has different ones.
And
all free stuff.
Free is free.
Yeah.
Free is free.
Carla, this is California.
Even coupons. Who cares? Anything.
Yeah, I can probably donate $5 Starbucks.
Yeah,
I do. See if I can grab
Okay,
a
yeah,
few gift cards.
that'd be awesome. Cool. Let me
So
write that
if you
down.
guys have any
Carla.
like free stuff, let me know, and then
Wristbands and stuff?
anything
Okay,
really.
alright.
But like, don't go too crazy either, because we don't want a bunch of junk to be like, oh, I just have 5 of this and 2 of that and 3 of that. So just kind of let me know what we can offer and filter it that way, and then we can see what other events we can use it for.
So for
Mhm.
service points, Nora does kind of need help putting it together. So let her know. You can just email her directly.
Yes. So yeah, we need help with the wheel. And that's maybe the informational packets or pamphlets.
So I kind of wanted to bring that up and
Yeah.
see if that's something that you guys still want to do, or should we just table that for the beginning of next year? I just kind of wanted to get your opinion. So the informational component was, now that we're recognized, a way to get our name out there.
Oh yeah.
Just focusing on branding and so people to know what we are. So we were just gonna do kind of like a tabling event, and all we were gonna do is just pass out pamphlets. I was gonna put like 500 copies of our ESG pamphlets, and we just like pass it out to people, and just so at least people know who we are, especially if they want to partner with us next year for events, or if they're in other organizations, let's say in biology. We don't have to keep partnering with other organizations in public health. We could branch out to other departments, maybe art. Maybe we could do like a public health art, club thing for next year. So that was really the idea behind it. Is it too much, or should we table that and just focus on the sexual health thing, and then we can do that in the beginning of next year? I know most of you will not be here next year, but it's up to you guys. What do you think is much more beneficial?
Why is everyone looking at me? I don't want to say my opinion just yet. Yes, go.
Yeah, I think it's, both tabling, like either one or the other. I think it's that both, like you said, we're all graduating and we want to keep it sustainable. So we might as well help the undergraduates get into something that's really awesome.
Agreed.
I'm down
I
to
think
do
so
it.
too.
I'll help.
When are you available? No.
That's one thing you
No,
say
yeah.
in the meeting that we'll do it, but it's another thing if nobody is signing up for the event.
No, yeah. I mean, the last couple of tabling events that we had plenty of people sign up. So I do agree. I think we should definitely have it. It could be like 2 hours, like if you can do 1 hour or 30 minutes, whatever it is. It doesn't have to, it's not going to be like huge, but we could just do the same thing, reserve a little spot. They provide the table for you and chairs, and it could be in the shade. So, I think we should definitely have it. Maybe not so near the sexual health one, but maybe like at the end of April.
We should pick a date.
Yeah. let me see. So end of April, because we don't.
Tuesday's a great day too with the traffic, the foot traffic.
Yeah, I like Tuesdays just because of the farmers market and everything. So let's see. What about the 24th of April? That's like 3 weeks after the sexual health one. No, wait, where am I? Oh yeah, 1, 2, 3. How does the 24th sound? Should we do it 2 weeks after or 3 weeks after? 3? 2? You're saying 2?
Yeah, 23rd is comps.
Oh.
Yeah.
You mean
Well,
April 23rd?
Yeah. So, well, yeah, the 24th we'll be done with the comps. So
Yeah.
we'll either be happy or depressed. So, either way.
I'm planning to be on vacation.
Oh my God. So, I mean, I'm okay with the 24th. Yeah.
Maybe like in the morning.
I would think maybe like 11 to 1 or 10
At the
to
same kind of
12.
time, but the buses.
Yeah. Yeah. Last year when we did it, it was like 10 to to 1
No,
or
10 to
something.
2.
There was 2 different times when we tabled. So,
Yeah, it was
but I'm
10
thinking
to
like 2
12,
hours,
12 to
nothing
2.
crazy. So maybe 11 to 1. How does that sound? Good. Okay. So I'm going to put that down. Uh-oh.
I just wanted to show you guys what the brochure looks like.
So I'm going to put April 24th from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. So I'll see if I can book that at the same time that I book the sexual health one on the 4th. Wait, on the 3rd. Cool. For the sexual health one, if you have any information on sexual health, that could be a point, so a research point. So if you have any flyers that you find maybe online.
Yeah.
Oh, you did? Oh,
I'm
awesome.
not sure if it's appropriate because we're
Through the CDC. Dr. Emma,
So what we need for
Uh-huh.
the sexual health one, and we don't need so much. I know Amir gave me a lot of things already, but what we need is just like sexual health pamphlets. You don't have to make them. I actually would prefer you don't make them.
Oh, yeah,
Because,
no.
I don't want to make more work for myself to double check that the information is accurate.
Yeah.
So you can like, if you're at your doctor's office and you can grab like 30, or if you're at the health center and you can grab something that's really interesting about
Yeah.
sexual health, you could bring that because that could be part of what we can give out. I mean, it's not only about the game and stuff, it's also about disseminating information.
Yeah.
So if you do want to do that, what you would generally do is you would take the pack, you would take it to JD 2500, the main office, and just make sure you put your name on it and put ESG and tell them to put it in my mailbox. I get it and I tell Laura to give you your teaching point.
Cool. We'll
Yes,
go over that.
yes.
Yes.
Just to chime in that, you can also go on different public health department websites, and they ship you the pamphlets for sexual health. So how I managed to get all those, I went to New York Department of Public Health and Colorado and then some other states, and they sent me like
For free?
3 boxes
Oh my gosh.
full of sexual health pamphlets.
Can you like, I don't know if it's possible to do list them so that we don't order the same, so we don't repeat the same order.
It's okay. I mean, we have
Matter?
time. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, we'll probably do this again.
Okay,
And
so
I
just
have an
get started
office.
anyway.
Yeah, I start in my office with everything else.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff.
And we have a lot of condoms. I don't know if we'll pass them all out.
They're all in my
Yeah.
Is that the tabling event one?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Do that farmer's market. I got that. I'll pass
So
it.
yeah, there's 2 different ones. So yeah, we'll have the sexual health one April 3rd, and then April 24th, we're gonna have the informational one, ESG information. And yeah, we already have the pamphlet for that, so all we have to do is print it.
Just real quickly, I
Yeah.
wanted to just show
Oh, yeah,
everybody
here it
that
is.
This is what the pamphlet looks like. It's just, and I'm doing an old school pamphlet because, you know, as people are walking by, we just hand it to them. Especially if people, and you see right there with collaboration, that really talks about if you are, you know, part of an organization, you want to collaborate with activities, that could be definitely something that we can do. So that back part, because fold, so this would be,
This is like the back.
this is
Front.
virtually the front. So when you hold it,
Yeah.
this is what you see. This is the back part, and that's the part that folds inside. So So, and the middle of it, this is what the middle of it looks like. So it just gives information about us. It talks about, and I wanted to emphasize this is for health majors. I don't think we were emphasizing that before, so I definitely have that. And I also wanted to emphasize that this is for both undergraduate and graduate students. A lot of the organizations that we have on campus are either for undergrad students or graduate students. One thing that's really unique about ESG is this for everyone. Even if we had a doctoral program, doctoral students could even join, even if we did. At the time, I was a doctoral student member. So, I mean, it's for everyone, and it's all inclusive, which is something I really like. It has a mission, the goals, and then just a brief history, which I cut down substantially.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's what it looks like, and this is what I'm gonna place an order for. This is newly edited. I've edited this one to just kind of represent us, and you could tell I edited because it says to become an associate member. So it has all of that information, which is all new stuff. So I'm gonna print about 500 copies. So even if you don't pass them all out, we'll be using this. So I'm gonna place an order for that.
Oh, do we? I don't know if you guys. Do we already go to like classrooms and I don't get permission from the teachers and then talk about the club to give it to like undergrad, well, like freshmen, and sophomores?
Well, yeah. Well, we did again. We did in the beginning of the year. We just put posters out. Next year probably we'll do more of that. This year we did another round where I went to the 331 classes because 331 just focuses on what is public health. They actually talk about ESG in 331. And this year I didn't bother going to the graduate classes. We have a lot of graduate students as part of ESG, so I didn't bother, and they would be spreading the word out. But next year, definitely my goal is to go to 533, which is, I'll probably be teaching it, theory, and also go to 331 again. So maybe 533, 531, which is like program planning, theory, and go and talk to people because they will be they will be in their first year grad students. And then next year, probably go to 331 again, or even 431. Because those students are generally juniors. I definitely want to catch people when they're sophomores and juniors. Because not that I don't like you guys, but they stay longer versus when people are seniors. It's awesome. But I mean, you know, the turnover rate becomes higher. Yeah, and I think also when you join as a sophomore or junior, there's more of an investment that you kind of, you know, and also it's kind of awkward, right? Like this year, I'm hoping that people who are staying will apply to be part of the board. Will apply to be part of the board, right?
Laura,
but the thing is, like, you know, they just started.
Laura, what's your position? Are you the forensic historian? Like that.
Membership guide.
Yeah.
That's fine.
That's fine. I didn't think we'd bring that back up.
Yes.
What time is the table?
For the sexual health one, 11 to 1 as well.
Do we sign up for Zoom?
Yeah, I'll send it out. Last time we used the sign up, I think it's called, and I liked how that worked.
Sign up is an online thing?
Yeah, signup.com actually. Something
So
like
it's
that.
like a doodle, but to sign up for events.
Yes, I know. Awesome. So I made a ESG account for it. So we'll be using that. Okay, well, talking about tabling, another tabling event that ESG can be a part of is, it's called the Get Fruit Fair. Okay, what is fruit? Fruit is fruits and vegetables. So get fruits and vegetables. I am the MPH intern at the Claude Student Health Center. And we got like a little mini grant for being part of this research project from the USDA. And they gave us like $3,000 to do different health education events on campus. So I decided that, well, the first week of April, just so you know, is National Public Health Week. And I decided to do a little health fair. So the Get Fruit Fair is being planned by yours truly. And I want ESG to be there. So I think that that would be a really great time to get some more exposure. So it's just a health fair. There's 3 different components that we're trying to really hit. It's increase in physical activity among college students, increase in fruits and vegetables, and increase in different stress management techniques and skills, so, and knowledge overall. So if we could have information on those 3 things, so either physical activity or all 3, I don't care, physical activity, you know, nutrition and stress management, then that would be awesome. Or we could just choose one. What are we thinking? All 3? Just have a cluster? All 3, yeah. It gives students opportunities to also, this is another opportunity for you to gather some information, gather flyers, whatever you can on these 3 different things to bring on that day.
So will people get points?
Yeah. Points. Yes. Opportunity points. So, and I'll send information on this and the point breakdown like I did last time for this. So yeah, this is the day after the sexual health one. But maybe, so we'll see if we have enough people. I'll send out the link, but it's again from 11 to 1 p.m. And that one, April 4th, is actually a Wednesday. So, and other people are going to be there. The Oasis is going to be there. The health center, peer nutrition counselors, maybe 3 Wins, which is the workout kinesiology people. I've invited a whole bunch of people. I can't even remember right now, but a lot of people. HESO is one of them. So yeah, it's going to be really great. I'm trying to get as many health-oriented organizations and departments out there. I'm trying to get seasoned dining out there. Just a health like fair kind of thing. So if ESG can be there, that would be awesome. So it's like technically put on by them. Just because they're the ones that received the grant. Yes. Did you have a question?
Yeah, I do. It has nothing to do with that.
Okay.
I just thought of something you brought up.
Cool.
So Valerie, are you going to be here next year? Or you haven't decided yet?
What, like graduating?
No. Once you've graduated, are you going to be working here?
Oh, possibly.
Okay.
Yes. So.
President's coming back. I'm definitely trying. The place where I work at, they kind of offer me a job. So we'll see if it becomes true. It's a long process. So yeah, I'm planning to stay here, but we'll see. Yeah, I'll be around. CSUN for life. So so yeah, so April 4th. So I'm going to send out a sign up thing for that too. And I'll be there supporting everyone as well. From 11. So that's 3 different tabling things that we have for everyone. So any questions about that tabling? What needs to be done? I'll send out a breakdown of everything that we talked about today. I know that we have a lot of information. Next thing, Student Health Advisory Committee. So I actually had 2 or 3 people that were interested. And so I just want to bring it up again. We have a meeting this Friday at 9. So it's Friday, March 16th, and it's in the health center. There's a conference room in the 2nd floor. So everyone is invited to go. You don't have to join if you don't want to, the board for next year. But that's something that I'm encouraging as well. This one it's a minimal requirement or like time requirement. There we go.
I'm the faculty advisor for that.
Yeah.
Literally, I sit in meetings once a week. I do way more for ESG as well.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I'm vice president for that,
really,
and I just show up.
They just want students there,
Yeah.
and the health center generally tells you, this is what we're doing. What are your thoughts about it? You give them advice and you leave. That's virtually all you have to do.
Yeah.
And once in a while, they might have a survey that they might need help, like passing out and things like that. I think that happens once a semester.
Yeah.
But other than that, they just want your opinion as students at CSUN that's invested in health. What are your thoughts about, our services that we're offering here, this and that and that? That's virtually it. I'm the faculty advisor for that too. And it's low minimum. It's like low
time requirements.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's seriously, I'm the vice president and I get to put it on my resume and I just show up once a month and it's really fun. I actually have been a part of it for a while now. And like I said, you sit there with the director of the health center and she's so nice and she truly cares to listen to students like a lot. So we would love if you can come or if you can even consider being part of the board, that'd be awesome. But it's up to you. I just want to give the option.
And another thing too about it is it's not only public health students, health science students that are part of this. You have students in biology, chemistry, and different departments too. So they have different students coming from all over, to kind of give their opinion of like how the health center can be all inclusive and
cool. Sorry, replying to some chats. Yeah, so that's that. And then presentations, I haven't gotten any requests for presentations, but that's also an opportunity if you're desperate on getting a point or something. That's something that you can do. It's really, just presenting to us here and to anyone on the web, just about any health related topic.
Is anybody confused about what it is? I mean,
Well, if you see something about
no,
public
it's
health
just
or
like, let's
anything,
say if it's something
and
that
you want
you
to share.
Yeah, you want to share anything that's useful. Like one that I always use as an example is a student last year compiled like a list of all the different certifications that you could put on your resume, like the city training, which is for IRB, or the cultural competence training. And these are all free trainings. Like she had some that you had to pay for, but most of the ones that she presented on were all free trainings that can really build your resume. And it was really useful information. And actually, you can actually access that through our Instagram. If you scroll up, it's probably one of our first searcher posts where it has that information. But things like that, things that might be useful to the club or information that you could present. And I believe another student presented earlier this year on, I forgot.
On CPH.
Yeah, CPH. Yeah, the CHES exam. So like preparing for that and why it's good for public health. So yeah, presenting on something that could be useful. It could be, useful for professionalism. It could be useful for resume building. So if it's something that you're really versed in, it might be useful that the rest of us can use. So only 10 minutes is reserved for you. So it's only like a 5 to 10 minute presentation. It could be PowerPoint. It doesn't have to be PowerPoint. You could just pass out your flyers and just disseminate information.
Yeah, we actually just got Katie. She wants to do a presentation on health policy lobbying because she will be going to Sacramento for the health policy conference.
Congrats, Katie.
Yay.
I mentioned Katie is a rock star. So that was going to the health policy conference. I ran it for 2 years. So 2 years I took students to the health policy conference. I didn't do it this year. Dr. Sawyer will be going this year, and it's really awesome. Only one student is selected from public health, graduate student, and Katie was selected.
Woo!
One is selected from health administration. 5 students are generally selected from undergrad public health, and another 5 from health administration. But this year we have 8 students going from public health and 2 students from health administration undergrad. So yeah, it's really awesome. If you're here next year, you want to go apply. It's just a great way to have, policy exposure. Yeah, that's awesome, Katie. I'm excited about it.
Yeah.
I'm usually policy is always that area where I'm just like, But yeah, so it's always nice to hear useful information about it.
Yes. So she'll be doing that April 24th at that last meeting that we have. Thank you. Cool. Yay, Katie. So she says thanks, everyone. Cool. So that's that. And if anyone else wants to sign up, we do have March 27th if you want to sign up for that. So we do have a spot. And that's about it that I have on my plate, on my agenda. Do you have anything?
I just wanted to just mention for those of you that are going to be here next year, if you are interested, I'm serious, you get to work with me. That's so awesome.
It's true.
Apply for the board. Hey, you're not submitting papers, and you don't have to worry about FDA formatting. Okay? But
Wait, but is the thing this week?
What thing?
Oh,
the board, or is it
sending out the board application? I can do. Yeah.
Yeah, we can open it up whenever. Yeah, we can open it up. It's due.
Late
I think May 1st.
Oh, May 1st.
May 1st. It's due May. Yeah, it's due May 1st. I think. But definitely we'll have that. I can send Valerie the applications that we had from last year, and she can send it out. But if you're interested, let me know, and we can. I can start collecting those applications.
But going for those next week.
Right.
Those are staying. Yeah. Oh, but also, if you are undergrad graduating and you are going to continue on as a grad student, you'll still be a student. So technically, you could continue on with it, ESG.
Yep.
Yeah. So information about that will come out soon.
Yeah.
So now that the meeting is over, can I feed you guys? You guys going to come out to the social? Food's on me.